Welcome back to a SmackDown Vs Raw 2006 GM mode. I am your host, attackslug, and we are on a fine Tuesday. Monday didn't go so hot. More rivalries fell apart. More feuds fell apart. So checking on my roster. And my current champions, it is Austin, it is Haas and Benjamin, it is Batista, and it is Paul London. But in my current rivalries, that one's fine because Austin's injured. We just started Jericho. We have Booker T and Batista no longer, so we need perhaps a new U.S. champion and or a new U.S. title feud. Edge and Shelton is still fine. Even if Christian and Haas is not fine, we gotta have those tag titles back onto Edge and Christian. Ray and London still going alright. Cena and Randy Orton still going alright, and a brand new feud in Shawn Michaels versus Mankind. So, I really can't, I've been trying to do these trades, and it hasn't gone well with me just yet. In my expiring deals here, we got Steve Austin is expiring in 3 weeks, and his injury is still 4 more weeks of that broken rib injury. So, Scotty, what if we gave you 5 weeks? And that's $100,000 on those 5 weeks, whatever. And then Paul London with 2, and then a lot. Look at all these. Look at all of these that are expiring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 contracts. The perfect 10 expiring in 3 weeks. That's going to be costing me most of my reserves here in my $5 million in the bank. So London, we can wait till next week on that business. Otherwise, what do folks want? Who is content and wants to win perhaps the big one? So Big Show wants a world title shot, but my champion is out injured, so I can't do that. Booker T wants to not lose a match. Randy Orton wants a title shot. And The Rock wants to get back in the ring and back on the show, even though his rival is out for another 4 freaking weeks. So, I don't know. Rock still has some fatigue there. My top tier fatigue is going to be Haas, Christian, John Cena, and Randy Orton. So, how do I handle that on the show as things are not going the best when you compare what happened with our show yesterday? And look at our reports and our fan support, we lost 100K. And obviously, when Raw has their pay-per-view this month, their numbers is going to shoot past mine, probably. So it's going to be this weird back-and-forth, tit-for-tat type business if feuds and rivalries keep on falling apart at the 9-week mark. It's just been the case here. Man, it's hard. It's hard. So, otherwise, emails or whatever. And on the schedule, we will book some matches on the 14th of June in Boise, Idaho. Get some potatoes. Throw some potatoes. So, that means the main event will be a triple threat for the title, and that is the U.S. title. Current champion is Batista. So Batista putting that belt on the line versus, you guessed it, John Cena and Randy Orton. Please do not ruin my John Cena and Randy Orton feud. That'd be nice. And also get this belt back where it started with Cena and Orton being back and forth on that U.S. title. That's the plan. Is it going to work? Maybe. Maybe not. But right now, we're going to try it and hope for the best. I'm going to open the show with the tag team title matchup. So tag team, and a tag team. So standard matchup, it's going to be Edge and Christian hopefully winning back those titles and being the reigning defending tag team champions against Haas, who has a 25 in his pop, which is just sad. And Shelton Benjamin, where you at? There we go, 54. That opens the show. So there we go with that. Now, otherwise, I do want to book up higher on the card a Mankind and Shawn Michaels, but what kind of match should they have? Let's toss in a manager to this matchup. So, no manager with a manager. And it's going to be Mankind, who is 89, versus Shawn Michaels, who is 78. And in the corner of Shawn Michaels, sure, why not Booker T? Because he's not doing anything right now. So there we go with that business. Otherwise, promo 2 is continuing our, hey man, we want to keep Austin and Rock going, even though Austin is so very, very injured, and it's a rough bit of business. Match number 4, going to be the rematch between Jericho, and perhaps what I will do for those two is a handicap match, 1-on-2, and we'll put in the Big Show, taking on 2 men, and those 2 men going to be Chris Jericho, who has enlisted the help here of William Regal. So getting him on the card somehow, some way. Can he do for this match what he did last time in that handicap match and pinned John Cena? Can he pin the Big Show? We'll find out. So otherwise, match number 3, our continuing cruiserweight business. And how can we spice it up here with the cruiserweights? I think Ray's got some fatigue. Hold on, let's go check on our fatigue levels here. I've already forgotten what they are. So, rosters and roster and fatigue level. And, nope, that's the wrong one. Fatigue level. So, Ray has like 3. And I don't even see Paul London on here. So, Paul London has 0 fatigue. He can go and go and go. So, that being said, back into it in Boise, and match number 3 will be for that cruiserweight title. It will be a main event, and it will be a ladder match? Sure, why not? Singles ladder match. We have our reigning champion here, Paul London, versus the greatest cruiser of all time, Rey Mysterio. So there we go with that for that cruiserweight championship. Promo number 1. Slandering did not do us any favors yesterday. It didn't quite do that. So let's just do inactive here. We shall maintain The Rock, who is not currently booked on this show, in his popularity. And who is even left to book? Like, I don't know who is left on the roster to book besides Scotty 2 Hotty. And that's it. Let's change this matchup here, right? We're going to change change match type to be a main event. We're going to make it a hardcore match in a singles variety. And it's going to be Mankind and Shawn Michaels, who I think should have the stamina. Hopefully, maybe. Don't screw me on that. Singles, Booker and Scotty, sure. This SmackDown is the tag team titles, I didn't forget. Then Booker and Scotty, then The Rock promo, then London Mysterio cruiserweight ladder match, then Big Show versus Jericho and Regal, then Rock Austin promo, then Mankind, Shawn Michaels in a hardcore match, and then US title, Batista, Cena, Orton. Hopefully Batista loses because we need that belt on the Cena-Orton feud once again. Hit and start, locking it in. It could go terribly wrong, but you know, here we go. Simulate. And still, somehow, tag team champions Haas and Benjamin. Booker versus Scotty. Simulate. Oh, Booker T getting the win. London Mysterio. Now, I'm going to try this again, where I want to watch the ladder match. It went extremely fast last time, because Scotty just dominated. So we're going to watch this match, and hopefully it won't be like a 5-second thing, but we'll see. Entering first to the ring, the current cruiserweight champion.
From Austin, Texas, weighing 195 pounds,
Woo!
Paul London
Has somehow made it this far as the cruiserweight champion. But Ray wants that title back around his waist as the Gamote, the greatest mask of all time. Dialing it up.
Introducing the challenger from San Diego, California, weighing 165 pounds, Rey Mysterio.
You would like to hope that Ray could pull out this victory over Paul London, but I've learned doing this series that all bets are off on any given match on any given night. So who knows? It's all up in the air. Here we go. Will we have a satisfying ladder match, or will it be just a simple, hey, you climbed up, I tossed you off, I win the belt? Because right now, Ray's just going for it. He's going, he's not in the right position. How did the CPU? Nice! The senton from ladder to ladder. Ray already almost at finish here, which is wild. Are we going to see a 619 as he punches the air, waiting for Paul London? And then going for the belt? No. Just waiting for Paul London. So far, it is a longer match, but it's a weirder match. Ray already has finish. In 36 seconds, Ray gets to finish. Dueling men on dueling ladders. And missed that senton as it was not in the proper position. And here we go. London punch in the air. Wants to retain that Cruiserweight Championship, if at all possible. And the elbow totally whiffs, totally misses, and so far no man has grabbed the belt. Ray stored his finisher, but no man has actually gotten their hands on that title, dangling precariously over this ringside area. So just trading blows back and forth, and oh my god, hip toss from the top of the ladder. That's gotta be it. Ray's gotta climb now and pick a ladder, Ray. Put it in the right spot, Ray. London somehow warping to the ladder there, magically, but I think he shifted it now out of position, and that's a problem for Ray. No man can quite get that into the right spot to actually grab the prize, and it just shifted. It just glitched out and shifted because video games are happening. What else is new? Just double punches. And which man will end up? Oh, London! Hip toss! Oh my god, all the way to the outside. That might do it if he can get up there now with that move. That might seal the deal for Paul London. He's got the title. Ray is nowhere in sight. That may be it, folks. That's all she wrote. And Paul London retains in a ladder match. Why is Ray so bad at ladder matches? I do not understand. But yeah. Paul London still Cruiserweight Champion. Congrats, I guess. Applause for him. Good job. Alright, moving on. Big Show versus Jericho and Regal. It is Chris Jericho with the win there and the help of Regal. Mankind Hardcore Shawn Michaels. It is a Mankind being hardcore. The hardcore legend, if you will. Now, U.S. title, Batista, Cena, Orton. Hell of a match. And who walks out the new or defending U.S. champion? These things are not working out for me, which is most unfortunate. So we continue and hope for the best, but expect the worst. So, more trade rumors. Raw gets another 70K, and they do, what, another 3-star show? A 3.5-star show. Meanwhile, SmackDown does 1, 2, 3. So I'm still half a star behind Raw for 2 weeks now on this program. Raw is 4.71. SmackDown is 5.29. Yeah. Okay. Kurt Angle, new champion. And London's deal as champion, he's expiring. I need to obviously renew his deal when he is my champion. So what does that mean here for my reports and my fan support? Yeah, we're just kind of coming back to the center there, which is not what I want heading into Nashville, Tennessee, and heading very closely here to the next pay-per-view for Monday Night Raw. So Raw did 2.5, 2, 2.5, 3.5, 4.5 in that 4-man title battle royal or the top rope, and a 4-star Hell in a Cell. Like, what is their fatigue like? Seriously, that's insane. Insane. SmackDown, 2 stars, 2 stars, 2.5, 2.5, 3.5, thank you, and 3.5 on that title matchup. So we need better stars from Jericho, and then otherwise it's just kind of what it is, right? So, fingers crossed that I'm still good with my rivalries. And I would like to think so. That one I know. I've been doing the promos for it. It's fine. Big Show, Jericho, thumbs up. Scotty and Booker, not going to do it. Shelton and Edge, 5 weeks. This one is still done. This one is good up for 3. And I just can't hit 10 weeks with anything. It's a crime. It's a damn dirty shame. So the final end of Randy Orton and John Cena has happened, and I must now reshuffle guys like Booker and Cena and Randy and Batista. Yeah, alright, John Cena is coming for that US title tomorrow against the Animal. Batista, and yes, it is Austin, it is the World's Greatest Tag Team, it is Batista, and it is Paul London, and I'm continuing this downward spiral after having such a great and successful pay-per-view. It just sucks. So, we'll deal with everything else tomorrow on the show with $5.2 million in the bank, and many contracts expiring in like 2 days here on the show. So, I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. I'll see you next time, and I'm out.